Local 4 News begins right now with a breaking news alert.
And that breaking news is from Waterford Township, where two senior citizens are in critical condition this afternoon after their car fell into a pond on Crescent Lake just south of Pontiac Lake Road. What you're looking at is brand new video from the scene from Sky 4. Officials saying that an axe had to be used to break the window for rescuers to get inside of the car to rescue those senior citizens. We've just learned that one of the victims is in her 70s. Another one is handicapped. The investigation into how this happened is ongoing. Also breaking now at noon, this teenage girl is missing and believed to be in danger. Fraser police say that she might be being held against her will. This is 16-year-old Ashley Pietrangelo. She was last seen 1 week ago around 15 Mile in Garfield in Fraser. She was spotted with a boy who is also missing. We're working now to get a photo of him. Police say that she frequently visits Roseville and Clinton Township and might be getting help from two friends. Help get the word out by sharing her photo. It's right there on the Local 4 Facebook page. And also breaking this afternoon out of Southfield, a manhunt, as you can see in this video. The driver was stopped at 9 Mile and Providence earlier today. Police saying that he might have tried to drive towards officers, but no one was hit. He then took off in his car, shortly after abandoning that car, and then police having to chase him on foot. Local 4 Sean Lay joining us live now this afternoon with more on this story. And Sean, are police any closer to tracking this man down?
Well, let's talk about exactly what's happening here. So yes, the traffic stop did happen in Southfield. We're on Detroit's west side. That is where the manhunt unfolded for the past 90 minutes here. Things slowing down a little bit. Police are still circling the block. Southfield Freeway just a few blocks this way. This is where the concentration of officers and canines were. Here's the deal, guys. This was an intense manhunt, like I say, for about 90 minutes. It also included a mystery woman. Take a look at this.
Take a look. Local 4 is first on the scene capturing this intense manhunt unfolding in the Grandmont Rosedale neighborhood west of the Southfield Freeway. Southfield Police, Detroit Police, MSP blanketing streets like Linden, Rosemont, Penrod. What started it all? Southfield PD attempting a traffic stop this morning when police believe the driver tried to drive towards those officers, then speeding away from the officers. The driver then crashing on Linden and getting out and running away. With all the attention on him, this woman with blonde hair emerged from that car and casually walked down the street, even speaking with us and neighbors. She walked right up to police. They got word that she was involved and they took her into custody.
And after the police left the scene, that's when the female came out of the car.
She just walked out of the car?
Walked out of the car.
Started walking down the street?
Stood right here at the corner.
Back here live at Linwood and Penrod, that's the Southfield Police SUVs you see right there. You see a lot of them still circling the blocks here because the bottom line, the driver got away. So they think he's hiding somewhere in this neighborhood. They do not think he is armed right now because witnesses tell me he didn't have any shoes on. Police tell me they just gave us an update. An AK-47 was found in his car along with a handgun. The blonde, she was taken away for questioning right now. That is the latest here on the west side. Back to you.
All righty, a lot of questions there still. Sean, thank you. We know you'll stay on top of it. And now to a Local 4 News update as we've learned the names of the two men killed in their small plane crash in Howell Township. The Livingston County Sheriff's Office telling us 64-year-old Philip Colmer of Chelsea and 68-year-old James Tafferlian of Weberville died yesterday morning in that crash. It's believed that the plane had just gone through its yearly inspection and that both men were taking the plane for a test flight. The NTSB is now investigating. All right, turning our attention to the forecast on your Wednesday. A beautiful look at the Detroit skyline there. And you can almost tell, Brandon, just how steamy it is outside and how humid it is at that.
Yeah, it looks like it. And you get those puffy cumulus clouds in the early afternoon. That's heat related. Almost everywhere, 80 or warmer. We have a couple of exceptions, 79 Pontiac and Mount Clemens, 77 over in Grosse Ile, 75 Harrow. But you factor in the wind and the humidity, and it's 2 or 3 degrees above the actual air temperature. We need to stay hydrated today with the heat and humidity in full force until the storms come through and cool us off later today. Between 2 and 6 p.m., a chance for some spotty showers. We'll see middle 80s feeling more like lower 90s with the heat indices. And because of the humidity, a little bit of a gusty afternoon wind. Not a great hair day today. You see right now, though, just a little bit of cloud cover. Not a big deal, but a stationary front will move our way as a cool front. And again, bring some spotty afternoon showers. Shouldn't be anything severe. Tracking a little more wet weather, Evrod. We'll do that coming up.
All right, Brandon, we'll be checking in with you shortly. Right now, we want to continue to follow this developing story from Macomb Township. State police and local police are being joined by the FBI in a search of the site where the body of Cindy Zarzicki was found back in 2008. The 13-year-old East Point girl disappeared in 1986. This new search near 23 Mile and North Avenue is aimed at possibly solving several cold cases of missing juvenile girls. 70-year-old Arthur Ream is serving a life sentence in prison for Cindy Zarzicki's murder. Ream led police to the site where Zarzicki's body was buried. Police believe that Ream might be involved in as many as 6 other missing persons cases. Police say that they are developing new information in connection with those cases, and they do believe that advances in forensic science and technology will help them as they search for evidence that might help solve those cold cases. Later this afternoon, family and friends are going to gather for a vigil to remember little Emma Hernandez. She's the 9-year-old girl who died after she was attacked by a pack of dogs in southwest Detroit on Monday. We're also hearing the owner of the dogs. Those 3 dogs could face a judge later this afternoon. Of course, we'll keep you updated on that story on ClickOnDetroit.com. Meanwhile, there will be a public viewing this Friday from 3 to 8 p.m. at Professional Mortuary Services that's on Livonia in Detroit. Emma's funeral is scheduled for Saturday. It's at noon at St. Cunegunda Church here in Detroit. Breaking news right now, the White House will push for longer detentions of migrant children arrested at the border. Today, the Trump administration announced plans to hold undocumented families detained together indefinitely. It would replace a ban on holding migrant children in custody for more than 20 days. The Trump administration has been complaining that the limit forces it to either release migrant families together or separate them. One official saying that the original rule gives migrant families an incentive almost to come to the U.S., knowing that they might not be held in custody for very long. All right, still to come here on Local 4 News at noon. We're following breaking news now from Hong Kong, where tensions rise as police and protesters face off. And we're continuing to follow breaking news out of Fraser. As we've been telling you, this teenage girl is missing, and police say that someone might be holding her against her will. She's 16 years old. Her name is Ashley Petriangelo, and she was last seen 1 week ago around 15 Mile and Garfield in Fraser. One thing to keep an eye out for is her piercings. We're told that she has 12 piercings in her right ear alone and then 7 in her left. If you know where she could be, please give police a call. And out of Waterford Township, breaking news there. 2 senior citizens are in critical condition after their car fell into a pond on Crescent Lake just south of Pontiac Lake Road. These are brand new images, video, in fact, from Sky 4 of the scene. Officials say that an axe had to be used to break the window for rescuers to be able to get inside that car and get those senior citizens out. We have learned that one of the victims is in her 70s. Another one is handicapped. The investigation is ongoing. We'll be right back.